Oh, has Brett and the other guy gone? How's an hour ago?
Well, I understand you are the judicial assistant to the defense, but why this sudden ingress into our courtroom?
Ha! A judicial assistant? And a woman, no less! Fucking woman! The rules state the females are not present in this court of law and justify.
Yes, I fully understand. I ask only for 5 minutes of time. I have some vital evidence that I must hand over to the defense.
Ha! It's too late, little girl! The trial has already been concluded!
Actually... 5 minutes. I will not allow a moment more.
But Your Excellency!
But...
I am most grateful.
Your 5 minutes is up. Hello. Who exactly are you?
I'm sorry, there's no time. Please simply accept this for now.
Thanks to the book, lady. What is it, a report about something? Written in English?
It's Giselle Brett's research.
The English woman's?
After trial resumed earlier, I hurried back to the university.
No.
I went to Dr. Wilson's laboratory in the medical faculty and borrowed this paper.
Oh yes, that's right. Miss Papa studying under the professor, wasn't she? So does this research, whatever it is, have something to do with the case?
I'm afraid I don't know. I haven't been able to listen to the proceedings of the trial myself. I was, fucking running to the university.
Oh, no, of course not. Special characteristics of Carrera and its effect on human subjects. Interesting. Carrera? What's that? Never heard that word before. Probably some type of poison. Time's up! The prosecution demands the immediate removal of this female trespasser from the courtroom.
That
was not-
to read it in detail,
That was not 5 minutes.
but I've summarised what I could put in notes just inside the cover. If you think it could be valuable, please cast your eye over it.
This is wonderful, thank you. Cool.
Goodbye then, and good luck.
What the fuck?
if you wouldn't mind, perhaps you could grace us with your presence a little longer.
Fucking goddamn it!
It's a delightful invitation, but I'm afraid it's not so very long before tea time. I'll have to politely decline.
Forgive me, Miss Brett. It seems I wasn't clear. I realize it was phrased as a question. However, I must ask you to treat that as an order.
You're in my house, bitch.
I've said this many times before, but the Japanese language makes no sense.
My apologies, dear lady. So, counsel, what is this new evidence that demands the court's attention?
Let me just save, just in case. Giselle, bro, I hate to say it, but you're a bit sus. Miss Giselle Brett. We understand you were studying under Dr. Wilson at UMA University doing research. Research by sheer coincidence, perhaps, into a deadly poison. What?
Poison!
Bang!
Where are you going, Miss Counsel?
A toxin known as Curare, Your Excellency. Even the slightest amount of this deadly poison entering the body leads to instant death. What you're making up that nonsense? Curare, you say? I've never even heard of it. Curare, like rare steak, like... Why? Because it's from England? Well, yeah. Because there is no test available here that can identify the presence of that highly deadly poison. What?
That was incredible.
Yeah.
Order! I'd like 3 Big Macs, please.
The music in this game is quite good. I don't really pay attention to it, but it's really good.
Obviously, I would have noticed a disturbance like that.
I don't remember anything like that either. I didn't notice the professor being in any kind of pain. Yeah, I read the thing, so I do know. According to this, however, it's the other way around. What do you mean the other way around? The very fact that the victim didn't show any visible signs of distress is evidence that Curare was used.
Explain yourself, counsel.
The moment this toxin enters a person's system, it causes instant paralysis. In other words, afflicted victims lose all strength and are utterly unable to move.
Kazuma,
Even if they were
stupid. How terrible.
Shut up, bruh. This is all very convenient, isn't it? Hitherto unknown poison, but there is no means of testing. What a happy sale for the defense!
If I may.
All these facts, you think you're so clever, but you must be...
It is you who must be taught.
Of course. Dear lady. Me.
So, this is how you Japanese behave, is it?
What?
Just steal another honest hard work and then announce it the results as if you destroyed them. I'm appalled, what a loathsome act!
Bro, have you ever heard of the British Empire? Well, Miss Brett, the feeling is mutual.
Whatever do you mean?
Capitalizing on the unfortunate circumstances of an innocent man to frame him for a heinous crime. That really is a loathsome act. Wouldn't you agree? Enough of this! I, for one, refuse to accept it. The idea of some poison that doesn't exist in the great empire of Japan is breaking the rules. What's so funny?
Oh, excuse me, Your Excellency.
Yes, Miss Brett?
May I borrow that bottle for a moment, please?
Well, yes, I don't see, why not?
I bet she chugs it and kills herself. Wait.
That's an excellent pour.
Wait.
Don't get too big for your boots, you insignificant little island boys.
I need the brothers who kissed each other.
Cheers.
Wait, what are you doing?
No sparkle left at all. How appropriate for the shabby affair.
I can't see.
Goodness! Whatever is the matter? You all look quite stunned.
So, no cure. The bottle was clean, is that what you're trying to say? Saying?
You look quite incredulous, little boy, but of course, that's a simple truth. Thank you for presenting the findings of my research so concisely and its grand venue, most kind.
Grrr.
Like, option. I mean, that is how I live the entire thing with 5 credibility on every single case.
As I thought, there is no poison in that bottle, I predict. Maybe he added to the glass afterwards. I don't know. What do I know, Inosuke? Isn't it obvious? If there was poison in there, she'd be dead by now. Sometimes one of those naivety really astounds me. But sometimes it's in need of a good staining, until it's as dark as your uniform in the ways of the world. Oh, is that what this colour is supposed to represent?
That was a guileless ending to a promising line of inquiry counsel for which you will be penalised.
The defence refuses to change its position. You serious? Fool! Are you blind? There is no possible way to obtain poison. I mean, just as we saw. Miss Brett drinking the water from it. What? Why did I say water?
That's right, which rather complicates your argument, I think.
And I believe that complication can be explained. Oh yeah, thank God I didn't drink it earlier. I actually would have died. Actually, no, I wouldn't have died. Oh, it's okay then. How exactly? Unless she has like a cure. Rare. I need to think through all the things that don't quite add up here, one by one. I'm sure the answer is in the evidence we have in the court record somewhere. It has to be.
Very well. If the defence truly intends to assert this claim, then I must ask you to support the assertion with evidence. What explains how the witness was able to consume the supposedly poisoned water unscathed?
My badge!
Concur. This report is too extensive to be considered in its entirety by the court. He will direct us to the pertinent section counsel. Which section of the report reveals the alleged answer to this riddle?
Okay, a minute. Just read it again to see what part that is.
By the way, you can also go backwards.
Oh. Special characteristics. I guess that would make sense, actually.
Okay, I think just collect them right.
You've been hearing a lot about the cure air poison. And it's left me curious about something.
Oh, counsel?
Well, it sounds as though indigenous hunters have been using this poison for years and years to lace their heads with the arrows that they shoot to. Indigenous? My bad. Laced arrows. Doesn't that mean there would be traces of poison left in the prey the hunters were going to eat? Yes, good point. So surely the hunters wouldn't want to eat their prey, would they? Because then they'd be eating poison.
Good gracious, counsel. No, that would be madness.
No wonder those steaks tasted weird. But I actually found the answer to that conundrum in this research paper here. Under special characteristics it says this. The poison starts to work after entering the body through a wound.
Through a wound, you say? I see, that makes sense.
Yes. The mention of that particular detail seemed a little strange to me, though. You're fucked, bro, you're fucked. But it all makes sense when you interpret what's written like this. When Cura enters the body through an open wound, it has terrifying poisonous effects. However, when it enters the body via the mouth, it has no poisonous effects whatsoever. What? Miss Brett? You authored this research, you knew Cura's special characteristics, and you knew that you could make a spectacle of drinking that water without any danger to yourself.
You meddling little...
It's an actual bird?
What's going on?
Is it actually a bird?
Yeah, bro.
Damn. Good on the bird for just being able to sit there for 2 days without moving at all. Oh, I knew, Skate. Turns out you're an even better lawyer than I thought you'd be. Really? Me? No, you fucking dumbass. You fucking suck. A lawyer? A great ace attorney? Cause, I know, Skate. You're not just an ace attorney. You're a great ace attorney. Oh, this poison talk is fascinating, for sure. But I fail to see how possible.
So, the illiterate little puppy is a new toy to play with. Some facts he read in a book. But I'm afraid knowledge doesn't suit you, little boy. It only makes you look silly.
There's some long, like, glasses. What are you trying to say?
Your schoolboyish logic has a fatal flaw.
It doesn't really. Schoolboyish? I guess it could be how would it be entered for a wound. Flaw?
As even your brain has managed to deduce Cura is safe to ingest. It is likely that its effects neutralized by the acidic nature of the gastric suckers.
Oh, yes! Well, of course! Gastric suckers? What are they?
So, if this lethal poison is completely harmless and drunk.
I don't think the poison can get drunk. That's right.
Good gracious.
That's basic science. Science that even a schoolboy would be able to understand, you know?
Every time I think we're at the end, it's just more shit that I've got to do.
Order! Order in the court! Order!
Not to my house, to the court!
Please.
Why are the Big Macs at my house? I don't want them there.
The logic holds. If the lady and the professor drank the same poison, they would be affected in the same way.
Are you trying to suggest? Yes, this cure poison is completely irrelevant to the case on trial.
That's right. Surely even a little cockroach like you could understand something as simple as that.
Oh my god, he said the thing.
He said the thing. He said the Phoenix right
Why
thing.
were her glasses so comically large?
What? I didn't see.
Her glasses were so large!
Oh, I know what sprite you're on about.
I don't think so, Mrs. Elp.
How dare you not tone with me?
So can you read that line one more time?
As we now know that this poison is completely harmless when ingested,
Thanks.
why would Dr. Wilson alone have been killed by the Curer?
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh, because he had a tooth taken out, that's a wound. Where's his little... Why does he sound so different? it's jarring. As Miss Brett so readily pointed out, she drank the same water as her professor. However, there was a fundamental and fatal difference between the two diners.
A fatal difference?
The toxic effects of cure are only felt when the poison enters the body through an open wound. So for a healthy person with no injuries, drinking it is completely harmless. But what if there was a wound inside the mouth of this person drinking the poisoned water? Inside? Yes, like the wound you might have if you had just been to the dentist and had a tooth extracted, for example. Miss Brett, you've acknowledged many times in your testimony already that you were well aware of Dr. Wilson's dental appointment that day. So that's it. You use that knowledge to orchestrate this. Hang on. It's empty now.
You see, when you leave vital evidence lying around, you never know what might happen to it.
No!
I mean, it could just slip. Oh dear, how careless of me. I'm afraid some crucial evidence may have just been tragically destroyed.
No! Why does that matter?
Because the only way it.
Who is...
It's now gone.
Who is what the fuck was that?
Dang, isn't it?
No.
The poor professor was sitting with his back to me.
That doesn't really matter though.
So of course, the only person who could be shot him from the front is a little schoolboy.
No! You killed the victim that day, using Curer. And then, in order to frame Rhinosuke Naruto for the crime, you waited until he picked up the pistol you'd arranged for him to find on the floor before you shot the professor's dead body in the chest with your own hidden gun. Then, in the confusion that followed, all you had to do was turn the dead professor in his chair around. You see? You had every opportunity to commit this crime. Cosmo, why are you in the photo now?
But that's just a theory.
The victim, Dr. J... Dr. J? Dr... What? The victim, Dr. John H. Wilson, was killed by a gunshot to the chest. Delivered in cold blood by the accused Rhinosuke Naruto. Hodo. This is unbelievable. How can this be happening? We had her. But now, is she really gonna get away with it? The way she destroyed that evidence was obscene. Rhinosuke, yes? We've come this far, but now, you're the only one who can finish it. What do you mean? We've lost a vital piece of evidence, it's true. So if there are any clues left for us to use now, they must be in your head. In my head? You told me before that your powers of observation were the one thing you could really depend upon. Well, yes, that's true, but I didn't manage to notice that this woman was a foreigner with a swan on her head. What? So think back again now. Try to remember every last detail about the scene that day. Everything you saw, everything you felt, every colour, every smell. The steak smelled really good. What I saw, what I felt, what I smelt. Every smell. Oh. Who has ketchup on steak, you weirdo? Alright, I can't wait. It's been... Gonna have to be careful saying this word. It's been niggling me for a while. There's something viewers have missed in my memories of that day. What? As you've said a number of times now, you strive for perfection in your investigations, don't you?
Absolutely.
I wonder, therefore, if perhaps you took anything else from the scene of the crime. Like,
I wasn't
for instance, the plate of steak that you took.
I wasn't joking, son.
Wait a minute, where are you going with it? Oh my god!
Where are you going with this, little boy?
It's just the memory that's been troubling me.
Excuse me, I wasn't able to read my line there.
Just read quicker, I don't know. Plate of steak is almost directly behind the victim. If I'm supposed accused of shot Dr. Horson in the chest from the front. There's no way that blood from the victim could have ended up directly behind him. Ah! Yes. For blood to have made it onto the plate, it implies the plate was between the victim and the shooter. Which means the shooter must have been sitting opposite the professor as you were. Giselle Brett!
I beg your pardon!
This is beyond ridiculous! Fabrication nonsense! It's all seriously expected to believe something the accusers apparently just remembered seeing.
This.
He's actually been eating like the blood so no one sees it.
It's my time to shine. This could be the moment that my entire career in the police force has been leading to.
Inspector, you mean?
Yes, I took the plate in the interest of preserving evidence from the scene of crime. I have 3 sticks. Meat and all. I don't care if they call me a crime scene thief because of it. I have 3 plates of steak shoved down my pants.
The phrase "I took it, meat and all" is the worst phrase I've ever heard in my life.
You did what?
I took this. Oh.
I took the steak that you had been
my
eating, Miss Brett. I took the steak that the sergeant had been
Holy
eating.
shit. I took all of the steaks.
And I did it all in the name of justice.
We can find out for sure whether or not there's a blood stain on Miss Brett's plate. We must examine it now. In the name of justice.
In the name of justice. Inspector. The court wishes to examine the plate from the victim's table immediately. Yes, sir.
So funny. You're supposed to
Sorry for the delay.
Why did you have to bend down? It was already on the street. Not bad.
No. No blood.
No blood anywhere. Who's saying this?
I have no idea.
Is this supposed to be the public gallery again? Impossible! No, I saw it, I'm sure of it. I licked it off. That's why there's been blood coming out of my mouth. I didn't want to swallow it because that's fucking gross. It was right there on the table behind the professor. There was blood on the side of the plate.
I'm becoming special, little boy. You see, this is why I always say you can't trust what the Japanese tell you.
You're a racist. Just second
This
degree
game is
more.
very racist.
And the case of this effect. What?
This game is quite racist. Just wait until the later court. Just wait until the later cases, man.
I can see why you like it then.
I believe we may finally have reached a conclusion in this trial.
Please let's pretend that the courtroom proceedings is painful.
No, there's blood coming out of his mouth because he ate all the blood.
I do try my best to forget all about it.
He licked the tray clean. That's why there's blood coming out. This sorry-looking stick revealed the facts all too clearly. I'm just sorry-looking accused witness to examine it again. Be my guest. Thanks.
The plate steak is an injured the court record.
Was the plate I thought I saw just a figment of my imagination? This is it now. I've lost. Rhinosuke, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Now to the final gavel. Never stop believing in yourself. Keep looking forward no matter what. I gotta believe. In the name of justice? That was so funny. Maybe I should at least examine the evidence for myself.
As the evidence requested by the defense has not been shown to be problematic in any way, I presume any further examination of evidence in this trial will be unnecessary. Does the defense have any objection?
That bloodstain was going to clinch the trial for me. Can this plate of steak reveal any other clues at all?
Maybe you should examine the steak. Just saying.
We're doing it in the name of justice.
That's what the name is absolutely going to be.
Oh, 100%.
I see. As a newly affirmed ally of my country, that's still your position, is it?
Thank you, Your Excellency.
Counsel for the defense! You will now clearly show the court as to what you are alluding. Where precisely on this plate of steak is a clue to be found?
Is that
Maybe start examining it.
is that blood? Oh. Huh? What the? What in the world is this?
Wait, you actually can't see it because you rotated it.
No. Whoa! There it is.
Can't believe you rotated it so perfectly.
Got it!
Message me. Oh my god, it was fucking...
Sounds like licking the coin clean. Come on.
That's an oh! Have I ever heard one for that?
Miss Brett, this is in fact the beefsteak that you ordered at the restaurant on the day in question, is it? Tell me, why is there an old coin seemingly hidden underneath the meat? I love that as a shop.
What a ridiculous question! How should I know? I've never seen that thing before in my life. I don't know what this is, but I want to problem.
I fail to see how this is relevant. A coin other than the meat? That could simply be a careless mistake by the chief in the moment of distraction. In the name of tomfoolery!
The careless mistake! You accidentally bought a fucking 300-year-old coin.
He leaves work that day and he's like, oh crap, where's my Caban coin? No!
Oh no, I left my Hawaii Caban with 6
No!
yen.